Hi guys, welcome to my bookshelf. It is Zakia Anise and I am here with another video. Today I wanted to, first of all, I hope that you find something you like. I forgot that part. But it is March 2nd. I should have recorded this yesterday, but it's okay because it's still the start of March. I wanted to get into all of the books I plan on reading this month so that if you guys wanted to read with me and then we could talk about it at the end of the month and be book besties, then we can. So let's get into all the books I plan to read this month. Anywho, yeah, a lot of the books that I recommend, most of them that I recommend from now on are most likely faith-based because I want to reach that audience where if you're on your walk with Christ, right, and you are trying to, and you love reading, but every single book we read has something a little disrespectful or uncomfy in it, or sometimes the romance is just a little too much. We're 5 pages in and they're already in the bed. So most of the stuff I talk about on this channel is going to be clean romance books or books by faith-based authors or books that are just super Christian friendly, that, you know, don't put us in uncomfortable positions or that doesn't make us uncomfortable, or it's different for everyone, but you get where I'm trying to go with this. So today I have 5 book recs. Not really book recs because I don't want to recommend them until I read them, but 5 books that I am getting into that I want to read this month. 2 of them, or 1 of them, are already on their way. The other one is on Kindle, and then the other 3, which is a trilogy, I'm probably gonna have to read on Kindle, but I might get the physical copies for it. I don't know yet, but let's dive into these books. So the first one is going to be Subversive Trilogy by Raina Rude. She is a faith-based author, and I absolutely loved her other series, which is Reverence Trilogy. I just finished book 1 and book 2. Both were amazing. I'm waiting for book 3 to come out December of this year. December. Other than that, though, I'm gonna get into her Subversive Trilogy. Basically, the first book is about, there's this task force whose mission is to destroy Christian faith, right? She is on the run right now because she believes in Christ. And Taylor, who is her first love and she's his first love, is on the task force. And once he realized who he's after, and that is Gemma, it puts him in this very strange situation because he's very loyal and committed to his job as a guy on the task force, as an agent on the task force, and he takes it very serious and he's super committed. And now it comes down to destroying his first love, right? But things really take a turn for him when someone else captures her, and he really starts to question whether what he's doing is actually fighting against evil or for evil. And because I loved her last trilogy so much, I really want to give this one a try too. So it sounds like another dystopian that I need to read. Yeah. Next one is Disciples. Disciples is about, so there's this girl named Maya who is off to university, and her first day there, she plans on confessing to her childhood best friend her love for him, until situation happens, the power goes out, the power grid goes out, and they lose power, and then things just progressively gets worse over the course of a week, and then as it goes on, it continues to get worse as days and then weeks and so on go by. People start to die, they don't have water, they don't have food. I think it's also that they don't have power, and it's like this complete blackout. And in the midst of this blackout, right, her ex comes into the picture, and now there's this love triangle between her childhood best friend, and her ex, and things are getting worse between her and her ex, but she needs it to get better between her and her childhood bestie. And I think that it's all rooming together. I don't have the physical copy, so I'm not looking at exactly what it's about, but I think it's also that they all have to room together or something like that. And now she has to survive this power grid attack in the midst of dealing with this love triangle between her childhood best friend and her ex. First of all, Disciples is a trilogy by Felicity Elaine. Why didn't I realize it was a trilogy? Oh my goodness. Can I finish 2 trilogies this month? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll try to finish 2 trilogies this month, I guess. We're going to set that goal, see if we actually do it. But anyways, I want to go back to really quick. I want to go back to the Subversive Trilogy. There's 3 books. Okay, first book is Subversive. The second book is Sanctuary, and the third book is Salvation. Okay, and then Disciples is book 1 of Triclogy Trilogy by Felicity Elaine. So book 1 is Disciples, book 2 is Exodus, and book 3 is Eternus, right? It's so crazy. Okay, because I gotta do this every time I see a book and I'm like, oh yeah, look, it's good, and I don't realize until I start talking about it that it's a trilogy. I really gotta get through 2 trilogies this month. I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna force myself. One thing I don't do is force myself to read if I really don't want to. Like, I want to stick to enjoying it. I don't want it to feel like a job. So I read when I want to read, and usually if it's a good book, I'm gonna want to keep reading. And then the last book is The Love Script by Toni Shiloh. It's about this, I guess, is she a famous hairstylist? I don't know. She's a hairstylist who, she does hair for famous people, but she likes to stay undercover. She doesn't really like social media that much, or to be in the center of it all. So she kind of works anonymously, and she does this famous man's hair. I don't know what his career is, but he's known for faith-based content. A clip or a picture or something of her doing his hair go viral, and it paints the wrong picture. And it paints the wrong picture for his career and his image as a faith-based celebrity. And for her, it's just not who she want to be seen as. It's not what she want to look like. Like, she doesn't want it to come off that way. She doesn't want to be seen that way. And she doesn't want it to affect her career at all. So for them, he's basically suggested to fake a relationship with her. And so they're faking this relationship to try to save both of their image and both of their careers. And who doesn't love a good fake dating story, if you know what I mean? A little acting ain't never hurt nobody. And then they actually fall in love, right? We hope. Realistically, that usually happens. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be sick. But that's what The Love Script is about. And then I actually ordered a bunch of other books off of Amazon, in which those should be coming in the next few days. I want to do a book haul for you guys, but I already have the books I'm going to be reading for the following month. And then I went to, y'all, it's so many books, like books. Okay, then I went to Dollar General earlier, y'all, and I looked through their book section, and they actually have a lot of books. Some are interesting, some are not. And I got 3 books that I am also going to start incorporating into my TBR and my reading list. So one of these months I'm going to get to those. Yeah, I also uploaded a video about that already. I should have at least. So if I have not, stay tuned. And if I have, go check it out. And check out your local Dollar General to see if the books they have are actually good, because we be passing by those books like it's nothing. And then one of these days, I have a Barnes & Noble gift card. First of all, y'all, here's the crazy thing. I have a Barnes & Noble gift card with like $12 on it, right? Not only that, I have Barnes & Noble points. I have like $20 worth of Barnes & Noble points. And I'm like, that is crazy. I didn't know that. So I'm going to try to go to Barnes & Noble's. Barnes & Noble's doesn't have a lot of, like, I found they don't have like a lot of Christian fiction books or Christian or faith-based fiction books or romance books and things like that. And the ones I do see that I want, they don't have it on their website, really. So I'm gonna keep looking, and I feel like I'm getting to that point where, like, I don't care for Barnes & Noble that much, like, just extra with money out the window. But I'm still gonna look, because I want to use that free money that I have. And also, I want to go to a thrift store soon to see if I can get some older books so I can start rebuilding my collection. Because if y'all don't know, I cleared off my shelf. This isn't even my shelf. My real shelf, I cleared it off. I had over like books, probably almost 60 books. And y'all, listen, your walk with Christ, it gets difficult and it gets complicated, and some things you just can't explain. So I restarted my shelf. I completely restarted, and I'm restarting my book collection. So I want to go see if maybe I can find some of the old books that I really loved, or maybe some new books, and start refilling my shelf and reorganizing it in the way that makes me excited again. Because right now it's a little sad, and some of the books on my shelf right now are library books at that. So I'm glad that I'm getting way more books again. Anyway, yeah, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Those are the 7 books. How did it go from 5 to 7 just like that? Those are the 7 books I am going to be reading this, 6, 7, 8, I can't count. Those are the 8 books I'm going to be trying to get through this month. Wait, no, that was 7. I was right. It was 7. Okay, those are the 7 books I'm going to be trying to get through this month. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you in the next one. Love you all. Be safe. Bye-bye.